The key to creating consistent voiceover income. Coming up next on this DeWeese Directive. Hey, how are you doing? Bill DeWeese here. Thank you for joining me today for this DeWeese Directive. If there's one thing that I've been able to do that's different than perhaps most voiceover talent, it's been to work a business model that has allowed me to create not only a good income, a multiple six-figure income, but a consistent income. It's not where I get a job and then I have to worry about where my next job is going to come from and can I make this money last until my next job, because my income is extremely consistent from week to week to week to week, month to month, and year to year. And as a matter of fact, it only continues to grow. So that's the exciting news, but it's not by accident. There's a reason why that happens. And I was thinking a lot about it today because earlier today I had a consultation with a new voiceover talent who had been referred to me by another voiceover talent who's very successful in their own right. And this person had referred to me as a voiceover grinder, and meaning that in the most positive way possible, meaning that I don't wait for work to come to me, and I don't only hold out for the cherry jobs, but I work, and I grind out by working a lot of different kinds of jobs. Most of the voice talent that I coach and consult that have been doing this for a while come to me oftentimes represented by the best agents in the country, in the world, who are doing some pretty amazing work. The problem is that those jobs tend to be few and far apart. And the problem is, well, maybe 3 months ago I did a big national campaign, but what do I do now? And sometimes they'll wait for a year or two before they're able to get their next job. Whereas I do the high-profile jobs, and I work for clients like Chevrolet and Sears and NBC, Universal and Google and so on and so forth. But I also grind it out by doing a lot of other work. A lot of commercials at the regional as well as at the local level for local radio. I do a lot of corporate work, a lot of industrials, a lot of training narration, large Fortune 500s as well as smaller companies. And I do a lot of audiobooks as well. And because I not only focus on the top tier of what I call the voiceover pyramid. If at the top of the pyramid, there are fewer jobs, but they pay better. And towards the lower part of the pyramid are more jobs, but they tend the lower you get, the lower the pay. But if you will open yourself up to the idea, and again, this is your business, so you can do this any way that you want, and it's perfectly acceptable if you're okay with holding out for the next paycheck, whether it be a week, a month, or a year down the road, that's okay. But the model that I use and that I advocate and that I teach is to use a model that allows you to market broadly so that you can grind it out day to day so that you're working. I record from about 8 in the morning until 4 or 5 in the afternoon with periodic training going on and coaching in between, and once a week recording my DeWeese Directive, but otherwise, and some marketing activity, but a large part of the day is spent recording projects. As a matter of fact, usually my biggest challenge is making sure I get all of my work done for the day because there's a steady stream of work that comes in. Because I market throughout the pyramid, and I realize that if I only hold out for the cherry jobs, and if you're only doing this maybe to have your name known or for accolades or for awards or for, social status or whatever, perhaps then for you, maybe you only hold out for that. But if your goal is to make money and income, to make a living and a consistent and a good living doing this, then I suggest that you work all throughout the voiceover pyramid and not only hold out for those national, commercials and those cherry jobs, but do you grind it out by regional, local, all kinds of industrial and narration work, because there's a lot of that work out there to be had. And when you do that, you can create a wonderful living and a consistent living doing the thing that you love to do. And there's more information on this YouTube channel about that, as well as my voiceover playbook, which is a more comprehensive, it's a 4-hour video tutorial teaching you exactly what I do to market myself. And you can find that at voiceoverplaybook.com. Hey, thank you for checking out this video. If you've enjoyed it, I invite you to check out the other videos here at this channel and subscribe. As a matter of fact, the last time I checked, I was only a few subscribers away from being at 5,000. And I want to thank you for being a subscriber and checking out this channel to find out information to help you in your voiceover career. But I also want to encourage you to share with others via Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and whatever other means that you use to communicate with others, and let them know that this channel exists so that they too can subscribe and be first in line to get information when it comes out to help empower them to be successful in their voiceover career. If you are just getting started on your voiceover journey and the burning question on your mind is, what do I do next? And that's a question I get very frequently. For you, I have created the VoiceOver Fast Track program. It's a class. It's virtual. We do it online using Google Hangouts, a small group where we can see each other, we can talk to each other via the internet, through our computers, and where we cover the major topics, the major things that you need to know about voiceover. I teach a new class every month, 4 sessions each month, as well as getting lots of work in terms of reading, scripts, narration, commercials, and so on and so forth, and getting direct feedback from me and coaching along the way. And if you're interested in finding out more about that, simply drop me an email at voiceoverexpert@gmail.com. So in the meantime, I encourage you to grind it out. Go out there, get clients, get work, build your career, build your income. And I do wish you the very best, and I look forward to talking to you very soon.